one really good tournament back in the day, but now he's, I think we're going to start seeing HugS take a lot of tournaments.
Yeah, he said his goal is to be top 10 in the world. Right now, Melee It On Me's got him at, I want to say 19 or so.
Yeah, he's close.
It's a big skill gap to close that, but he can do it for sure.
And HugS gained those option selects on the top platform to really chase down Phil. Phil's gonna make it back on here.
One thing I'm gonna be really interested to see is Phil's edge guards. He's super cerebral, and part of edge guarding Samus is that it's not really flowcharty.
Right.
It's a little flowcharty in that you have to limit their options by moving around.
But it's not guaranteed by any means. You have to be very aware of what her options are and how she's going to use them.
Really nice edge guard there from HugS.
Now, on the other hand, Samus had so many different ledge guard options against Fox. And they're pretty much all cerebral. It's just a matter of guessing where they're going to be and playing out the right poke at the right time. And I think HugS is the best in the business at doing that. Catching Phil off that second platform. Ooh, Phil had a chance for a great back air there. Pushing HugS off the stage. Here's a shot. Ooh, and the weak back air hitbox.
That should be it, yeah.
Phil's gonna even it up now. HugS with a slight lead here. And against Fox, against Samus, he does not have a lot of guaranteed punishes.
Yeah, it's a lot of the matchup being positive for Fox is about applying pressure at the right time.
Yeah.
And really not making the small mistakes that get you clipped for meaty punishes.
There's a lot of poke versus poke in this. They both have good ranges that they play at. Samus being very comfortable in the mid-range, Fox being very comfortable in the short to long range. Or short and long range. But HugS has been able to thread the needle into this mid-range every time. Keeping his character where it plays best.
Yeah, he's been catching a lot of small misspacings from Phil, and those have been how he's been getting his openings. I mean, the openings obviously are not really obvious at this level of play.
Ooh, I feel like Phil could be doing more punish. I think there are a couple opportunities Phil has had this game where he hasn't taken the punish that's been put in front of him, and I think that's what's defining this match.
Yeah, and he's been kind of scared to go off stage on the edge guards as well.
Yeah.
He's pretty much always stayed on stage, afraid that he's going to lose the stock for going for too much risk.
But Phil managed to even up the stocks here. He is at high percent, so one good hit will send him flying, but let's see what he can take from this. HugS so smart knowing that Phil's going to try a backup and laser. He needs to close that gap. Will this be it? Hugo gets the back air. And a little bit of a flub there. I'm guessing that the forward smash was supposed to come out.
I think HugS kind of second guessed himself after he got the hit. He wasn't sure which way Phil would DI.
Yeah.
Really nice DI again from Phil. Still living.
Phil
at 164.
Managing to stay alive.
That's pretty hard.
He's given so much percent. Samus is almost in kill range from the up smash. And that's what Phil needs. He needs a good hit into a clean kill. Oh, and Phil realizing it.
Wow. And HugS flubbing the DI slightly there. He could have lived probably another 10%. But now we've got a completely even match. Screw attack gets him out of the pressure. Yeah.
Pushing him to the corner right now. Phil's going to need to fight his way out. Phil finding trouble here. Manages to escape. Right.
Trying to get into the center stage.
That's going to be a big back air. HugS with another ledge guard opportunity. Oh,
nice fade back.
Great fade back, missing the neutral air.
Oh, no. He covers the...
That looks like it's going to be currents for Phil.
It.
And a huge first game coming from both players. Now, this is honestly where I think the matchup gets the most interesting, because HugS takes the first match, but both these players adapt so hard. So let's see what Phil brings to the plate to beat HugS.
Yeah, we saw in our last stream match with Phil that he changed up his style completely after game one against Skeeter.
taking him to Final Destination. I like this choice a lot. Not a lot of platforms to run away on with his up B, and tons of space for Fox to shoot that gun.
Agreed.
HugS doing a brilliant job just watching Phil and seeing what time he wants to go in on. I'd like to see a little less aggression from Phil. I think, honestly, that might be the adaptation that needs to be made. If Phil took more time just baiting out the movement and running back the laser. Like
yeah, you can really set up a nice wall with Fox, especially on this stage with no platforms to change up the approach.
Phil gained the scoop with the up air.
Yeah, beautiful sharking.
Yeah, another reason why Fox really prefers this stage. HugS giving him the tippy toe. But Phil's back. Phil's refusing to get grabbed this stock.
A little bit of the crowd here in NorCal rallying behind Phil, knowing there's potential for this small upset.
NorCal is home field advantage right now.
And we'll take those.
Missing the grapple right there. This could really just be enough for Phil to run away with it. Let's bring off the up throw back air. But Phil still has a pretty distinct lead, I would say, on this stage.
Yeah, especially since he can always opt to pop some more lasers.
Yeah, Samus doesn't have her platform punches, so there's not much that she can do as far as the punch.
And she can't rush you down either. Really nice. Nice shines. Beautiful.
Scoops him up with the back air.
Lots of back here, but that was some beautiful offstage play. He set up the opportunity perfectly up until that point. Ooh. Oh, wow, I can't believe he got grabbed there.
The end of the grab picks up Phil. And HugS is now getting a ledge guard off of it. If he can end Phil here, this is going to be huge. Wow, and that awareness, knowing that he can't go for the ledge, but he might try.
Yeah, he went for like a really ambiguous angle there, and HugS covered it beautifully. But Phil's still with the full stock lead here. Let's see if he can clean this up. Force a game 3. I'd really love to see a game 3 between these two guys.
HugS needs one really good ledge guard, and Phil just needs to rack up percent. Yeah, Phil saying no, I will not be trapped in a corner by your gentle pokes.
And the thing he's got to be really careful about is getting off stage like that, because that's where Samus makes her bread and butter against dogs.
Phil closes out with a great up air. We're going to game 3.
I love it. Where do you think HugS is going to take him?
Yoshi's.
Yoshi's? Okay.
I think if Phil doesn't ban Yoshi's starting.
Fountain? Looks like they're going to Fountain. Ooh, I was thinking about Dreamlands too.
Phil could opt to not allow HugS to play on Dreamland. All right. Phil starting off with 2 deep up airs. HugS not quite getting his movement started yet, but this could be a huge punish. HugS not letting go. But Phil has his footing once again. Phil has his footing once again.
The neutral on this stage is actually very tricky because of the platform heights constantly affecting your standing, not even including your movement and what moves you're throwing out.
Wow, what a great back air, calling out where Phil is going to drop down.
Unfortunate reverse hitbox on the dash attack there. Yeah. That probably would have cleaned up the stock.
As Kevin would say, the Will Smith Sunsom Center stage. The I Am Legend.
Phil finally cleans up the stock. Both players had multiple opportunities to clean each other up.
Really, that stock could have went any way. Phil managing to scrape out a little bit of damage here. Maybe a whole lot if he doesn't die.
Phil's been really intelligent so far about hitting HugS' shields and then shielding himself, calling out the screw attack.
Yeah.
He's been getting a couple of punishes off of it, but it is still kind of hard since HugS is going to top platform.
Phil has hardly ever been grabbed, he's hardly ever been screw attacked, and he has not, I don't believe, been hit with a missile off stage yet. Just showing this matchup experience that he's been playing for a long time.
And he's played Daryl quite a bit in NorCal, right?
True, Daryl is one of his main training partners. Screw attack connecting, HugS gain a lot of advantage here, but missing his neutral air.
Yeah, HugS just a little bit off on some of his meteor punishes.
Look how Phil
Smash so
just
far.
threads these needles. When he's off stage, he's jumping through a lot of missiles that look like are gonna hit him. But he just manages to squeak right through.
Really nice ledge grab there from HugS.
I still think this is anyone's game. If Phil can avoid getting hit with the charge shot. Oh, it's so scary once blinking. Oh.
Uh-oh, this could be big.
Yeah, HugS running away with the stock. With this game in general.
Oh, wow.
Fox is a
That
great
Fox
character.
recovery. Oh.
Totally on purpose. Meant to do that.
All right, Phil. He's got a nice situation for himself here to clean it up.
Good trade. Doesn't quite kill because of Fountain of Dreams.
Part of Fountain of Dreams being good for Samus is the ability to tether up. Oh my god! That was such a quick confirmation that the bomb was going to leave him time for the up smash.
Yeah. He says, no bomb pressure for me, thank you. Daryl loves doing that. I do think that's something that he must have learned to punish from Daryl.
Alright, we need one more double tap. Star and Fruit Loop.
Phil getting in some stray hits here. Used a couple lasers.
Could most definitely go any way here.
I really like how Phil's playing here.
Honestly, this is probably the best set we've seen all day. Ooh! Phil with the weak back air. Trying to get something from it.
Both players not trying to commit too much here.
Yeah, they know how volatile right now the matchup is.
Getting this stock is critical.
Oh my god! Such a good pickup! Was such a beautiful up air!
He did the full hop and then waited on the second jump and then waited for HugS to come down. Let's see if he can tap
really
off the
fishing
percent
for
here.
this forward air. Just trying to get this kill off Phil before Phil does any real damage. But back air will give him 14%.
Oh wow, it's only 14%.
And this is anyone's game.
This is a real close set
ladies
right
and
now.
gentlemen. Phil versus HugS.
Oh no.
And HugS with the
Oh
ledge.
no, he
Oh!
finally hits him with the missile.
Phil, can he get the
Phil's at a low
ridiculous
percent, he
angle?
can still get back.
Decides to go, instead of going back on stage, HugS is doing such a great job covering all of Phil's
HugS has hit
options.
him so many times off stage so far.
Phil not looking like he's not going to get another chance at life, but he's back.
Let's go, Phil.
Hits with an up air. HugS is now in the air.
Phil's got to take this chance here. He's got to win the next neutral.
A huge opportunity for HugS, and he takes it.
Really clutch from
What
HugS.
a beautiful
Beautiful
game
play.
from both players.
Those edge guards at the end of game 3 to take Phil